You destroyed her, you destroyed her. Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and thank you to, let's see, where is he? Let's go to the live. Oh, well, too late. Thank you to whoever made this custom camo for the Fletcher class destroyer. It's looking very nice with the lettering showing up appropriately. Unfortunately, I'm not able to put decals on this camo, so no Panda Express today. Welcome to the stream, lads and ladies. I still have the flu, and so does the guppy. She was throwing up yesterday, and it is just stuck with us, but I've got a little break here while she's taking a nap, and instead of getting some rest myself, I thought, you know what, boats are so fun. Let's play some more Boaty Boats gameplay. War Thunder Naval Forces has turned out to be an absolute blast, and I don't have my cell phone with me right now, so I'll be monitoring the chat on the web browser. I'm going to have to Alt-Tab to take a look at what you guys are saying. So my apologies if I miss your message. It's not my intention at all. D-Man, good to see you. My goodness, you are fast on the chat. And we're still waiting in queue, so I guess I can stay here with you. Things are going to look a little weird if you're looking at my view. But, oh, hey. Got some responses. Pilot, what's up, man? What do I make of it on the G2 Trop Finals? Hey. Back to this, though. Guess I don't need to show you all the Discord stuff. What were we doing? We're waiting in queue. I can show you my lineup. I just unlocked the 110-foot SC-497, and I might not be playing it. Hopefully, I'll just stick with the cowl, and then if things go south, maybe we can jump in the Elco. I've been starting matches in the Elco, but I'll try starting in the Destroyer and see what happens. I'll probably get killed early on. That's probably what's gonna happen, but we'll see. And I have the BTD, which is a fantastic torpedo bomber. I just put the P-47 D-25 in the lineup. We'll see how that works out. I'll try doing some high altitude dive bombing and rocketry. And I have the PBJ-1H as a bomber. The cannon's not going to be all that useful against destroyers and cruisers, but we'll see what we can do with the bombs. Now, up to yesterday, even in RB, the aircraft get the arcade rearmament mechanics, where you can rearm in the air, and I like that. It gives aircraft a little bit of an edge, and that's something that they need because closing to combat ranges with destroyers is very, very dangerous, and if they focus you with their main guns, even at 4K altitude, they can take you down. I had an awesome snipe on a bomber from, it must have been around 6 kilometers away, and he was quite high up in the sky, but those proximity fuse high explosive take no prisoners. Let's go southern spawn and see what we can see. Crowd control. Okay, let's back her on up. I don't see anyone right away, which is a nice sign. Oh, there's a target. Opening fire with armor piercing. Getting some good ranges. Are we hitting someone? Yeah. Get off my booty, bud. Well, that's fun. This is how light cruisers are made. You just jam a couple of destroyers together. There we go. There we go. I'm so proud of you. Okay. Now let us on. $6,500. Let's bring that down a bit.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
They're all going behind this island. Those look pretty good. Maybe a bit more lead. Looks like people are not in general looking for a fight. We'll just have to see what we can do. Looks like he is moving a bit, so we'll adjust our aim accordingly. Looks like he's moving back and forth, being something of a sticky target. Let's advance with the rest of our allies now.
Our victory is near.
Excuse me. As I said, still a bit sick.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Ooh, that hurt. We are being focused. Come on, sustained barrage. Haha. Always fun to see. So, we haven't died yet. That's helpful. We've launched some torpedoes. Hopefully those will be sharing the good news with the enemy shortly. This guy is still beached here. $5,000 yards. Oh, they took out mid-air reload. So sad. That's too bad. It was fun while it lasted. He did. He crashed? Well, that's new. Okay, let's go around the horn and take him down. Looks like we're able to push.
And victory will be yours. The Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh, secondary's opening up on an aircraft. Oh, it's a duck. Poor bastard. Yeah, he did. Michael 111 appears. Yep. Popular as always. Because of Fritz X. Pull some evasive maneuvers. Destroyers can move at a fairly quick clip if they want to. As you can see, this is what we're doing, shifting the rudder. Also firing our main gun with a proximity fuse, high explosive. No sauce yet. Okay, I'm not worried about him now. He's probably dropped his bomb, and if they did indeed take out mid-air reloading, then we have little to worry about. Okay. Onward we go then. Into the fray, as it were. Let's go for the A point. Oh, okay, that's something like
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
that. Ooh, that one was really good. Yeah, we're getting some good hits on him.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Okay, we've lost sight of that guy. Firing on another aircraft. He's down. Such flak. My goodness. What is that? Still the Heinkel? Not worried about him. This aircraft.
Threat in the air.
Torpedo bomber. Oh, F8F. Try and aim ahead of his course. Oh, I'm not firing the high explosive. I was wondering why those weren't detonating.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Okay. Let's stop focusing so hard and also not crash.
Aircraft.
Kill assist, I'll take it. Some friendly PT. Oh dear. Okay, that's a friendly aircraft. What are we shooting at now? Another kill assist on something. Aircraft are dropping like flies. Aircat.
Aircraft.
Those look close. Man, everybody's in an aircraft today. That guy's coming for me. Oh, and he dead. He very dead. Oh ho 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 ho. That was beautiful. Alright, well, we got something.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
He did. My goodness. We are just destroying everything here as a true destroyer. Sheesh. How have we not killed this guy yet? Seriously? How many hits does it take to kill this thing? I've hit him with a lot of HE. Okay, I need to look at where I'm going. And I need to look at who's coming for me. Oh ho ho! Get wrecked, sonny boy. He's hurting. Oh, shice.
Let's keep the pressure on.
This is not gonna end well. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Oof. Oof. Daka daka daka. That's right. Fight will as you please. Yes. Good to see you guys. Alright, let's take out the Elko. We are trying to get some XP grinding done here, so let's make that happen. Oof, well that was fun. We did survive quite some time as a destroyer, so mission complete. Now we're in the Elko PT. Good little boat. Little being an operative term here. And we've won. Fantastic. Not a bad match at all. We'll see what the rewards are. The rewards were buggy the first day that I played Naval CBT, so don't take those seriously. Now we've got 2500 RP, 23k Silver Lions. Not terrible. Not the best for a premium account and a premium vehicle. Still a bit low in the rewards, but I'm willing to take that. We after all didn't do all that much damage in that battle. We did one tap that enemy destroyer pretty well. That was nice. Oh goodness. I'm a sleepy boy. I really should be taking a nap right now, but I just missed you guys. So I decided to do some live streaming. Okay, and while we wait, there's gotta be a better way to look at the chat, right? Hey, can I pop out the chat? Can we do that? Pop out chat. There we go. So put that there. There we go. Now I can look directly at the chat and it won't be so weird that I'm watching my own stream. So now we're waiting for a match. Oh, we can just relax and chill. And oh, looks like we're loading in. So we'll be into a match shortly. I'll try and keep an eye on chat a small bit through the little alt tab here, but I don't have, as I said, I don't have my second monitor set up. The cell phone. I really do need to buy a second monitor, but meh I say. Oh, this map is set up for longer range spawns, perhaps for... Ooh, night battle. This is going to be fun. Okay, perhaps for cruisers or larger vessels. So this map is set up for larger craft. Now everybody's probably going to be heading towards sea. So why don't we go ahead and do the same thing? Why not? Let's stick with everyone. And let's fire high explosive at this range. Just because we can. Aim ahead of our target since we are closing. Let's get some more guns online. Ooh, a hit already. My goodness. Same for this guy. He's broadsiding us. He should be about the same range as us. Switch to firing AP. Recalculate distance.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Surprised we haven't gotten any hits yet. We are taking some damage, however. Time for evasive action.
Fire on board.
That's not good. What are you shooting at, defensive guns?
Captured most of the strategic zones.
Ooh, good hits on that enemy destroyer.
Victory is near.
As he turns into our shots. More good hits. He is hurting. These ones into the ammo compartment. As we disappear into our smoke screen. Okay. Oof. Well, that got a little bit scary. We were getting focused, but we changed our course, dropped a smoke screen, got out of the line of fire, and thus we live to play another day.
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
Shells falling a bit short of that target. still being targeted by the enemy. Looks like they have some aircraft, or we're firing at very long range at this enemy destroyer. We'll have to see what that is. A bit ahead. Back off our aiming a bit. That looks good. Couple of good hits. Check on the chat. Nothing did. Those look pretty good. We must be splicing him at this point. Update the distance. Nice, we hit one of his main guns. And he's behind hard cover. Okay. Whoa, oh! Haha, we still got a piece of it. He's moving that way. Let's change tack. We are being targeted. Once again retreating into our smoke screen. Hopefully that'll give us some cover as we engage in some long range dueling with this enemy DD. It looks like he's not really moving. That's a tactic that you can use. It's not the tactic I would use, but it is a tactic. Shots coming in, let's see how his aim is. Those are looking pretty dangerous. And they spliced us. Good, good. Good, good. Okay, he's moving that a ways. Those look pretty good. A bit shy, perhaps. Looks like he's moving that direction now. Let's move ahead. As you see, retreating into your smoke screen can reset the enemy's tactics and give you a shot at avoiding some damage. Let's fire some torpedoes. Back into scoped in view. When you're firing torpedoes, don't stop firing the main guns. That way the enemy doesn't know that you're firing torpedoes. Make sense? At 6 kilometers, it will take these torpedoes quite some time to get to him, but they'll get to him before we do. Looks like he's beached himself. Shots are still landing a bit far from it, so we will adjust our aim. We don't appear to be taking any incoming fire at this point, which is helpful. It's always good to not be taking fire. So our defensive tactic has really worked out well for us. Smoke screens are essential here. It looks like the enemy started moving again, so we'll adjust our lead. Shots are starting to fall shy again, and we're taking fire. Probably from this guy. He's moving about the same rate as us, so we'll aim just ahead of him now because we're turning into him. Good hits. Okay, we're backing, so we'll adjust our aim. Notice how changing your course and speed can give you a serious defensive advantage. Oh, those were close. He's also turning into us. Okay, looks like he's down. Which way is he moving? Hard to tell. Okay, as we emerge from our smoke cloud, doing very well, staying alive so far. Always helpful to not be dead. Good hits on that enemy destroyer. More good hits. We're doing some serious damage. Yeah, our aim is right on. We'll drop the distance down just a bit. Picked up a kill assist for someone else.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Interesting. Ooh, good hits into the ammo compartment. He's slowing down. Probably because we've wrecked his engines. And a target destroyed. Always nice to see. Okay, how's he moving? Relative to us. He's closing. So we'll have to update our distance quite a bit. Those are some good shots. Torpedo. Uh-oh, that's bad news. Oh, don't hit the ammo. Oh. I don't even know what happened to that enemy torpedo. It didn't appear to damage us. Non-damaging shots always welcome. Alright, what do we have here? Enemy destroyer. How's he moving? Bit ahead. Those look good. Just aim. Good hit into the engine room. He's slowing down.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Okay, what's going on around me? Secondaries are opening up on someone. Matching his course and speed. More or less.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
And we've lost the target. Behind us. Something. Don't know what that is. But we're lighting up the sky. Oh! Looks like the enemy is controlling the majority of capture points, so we need to get in there and make things happen. Hopefully we'll have a chance to do that. In your hangar, do I have a KV-2? I do have a KV-2. Obviously not in the American hangar, but yeah, I have a KV-2. Okay, he's dead. Okay, there's an aircraft. Let's tell our lads to capture some points here. Looks like a P-47. Yep. German P-47. Hitler Bolt. Yellow-bellied son of a gun. Son of a swastika. Looks like he's flying fighter interception. He's staying at high altitude. He doesn't carry ordnance, so we're not worried about him.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
We'll keep pumping rounds in his direction. It'll lighten the ship, right? What kind of damage have we taken? Nothing too severe. 2 compartments destroyed. Actually, we've taken some pretty good hits. Another couple of compartments down, and we will be in some serious trouble. And Hitler Bolt down. Not to my credit, but I did try to be engaged. BTD crashes gloriously, and it looks like he did manage to kamikaze our destroyer. Tactics, tactics. So right now it looks like it takes a ludicrous amount of high explosive main caliber rounds to destroy an enemy boat. That was rather ridiculous in that last battle. Those look pretty good. It's hard to tell where those are going. Those looked a bit shy of him. Now this appears to be a standard P-47, so he is carrying ordnance. This can be a threat to us. Those looked really good.
Threat in the air.
Okay, we should be able to get a piece of this guy pretty soon. Oh, somebody else beat us to it.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Okay, we hit his torpedo racks with high explosive. No worries. It did nothing. Get past this island so we can support our DD. Come on. Aw, mission failed. Man. Well, can't say we didn't do our part. Took down an enemy destroyer or 2. Assisted consistently. What's our reward? Not a bad amount of RP. Kind of piddly amount of silver lions, but the vehicles don't cost much here, so this is mostly profit. In fact, it's almost entirely profit, as I'm going to be refunded for these vehicles, as they'll be taken away from me. LCS Landing 3. Landing support large Mark III motor gun boat with a Mark X gun. Let's take a look at this fella. Actually, we have to do some research first. Will we go for this experimental subchaser or go into the Elco PTs? Let's see. Let's go into the next rank. Okay. Now, let's take a look at this LCS L3 that we've unlocked and we probably won't be using. Because, I mean, destroyers are so fun. If you can fly, if you can fly a destroyer. How many hours do I have in War Thunder, says Apollo. Hopefully I haven't ignored your comment for too long. Again, apologies. I'm not monitoring the comments as closely as I normally do because I don't have my cell phone right now. What do you mean I don't have it? Well, I just didn't want to get up and look for it. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. I still have the flu. How many hours? I have a lot. Okay, you can do the math. So here's time in, it's got to be thousands of hours by now. There's realistic battles, time. You can pause the video and do the math if you want to. Arcade, time. 2 days in a fighter in arcade. Wow. That's more than I would think. 4 days in a tank destroyer in arcade. 8 days in a tank in arcade. I wish they had a total hours played number here somewhere, but I don't think they do. And then here's sim battles time. Not so much. Although, 9 hours in an attacker, 13 in a bomber, 1 day 14 hours in a fighter, almost entirely the P-47D, just so you know. Well, realistic battles. Looks like I don't have credit for my time in boats yet, probably because it's considered an event at this point, so it probably doesn't go toward my total. And I have spent a good number of hours. We were looking at this LCS, weren't we? What size gun is this? It says it's a Mark 10. 3-incher. Okay, whatever 3 inches is, that's what it is. Looks like there's plenty of ammunition stowed away. Interesting little boat. Couple of 40 mils. Yeah. I mean, this could take down a PT boat pretty well, especially if you switch to the auxiliary guns, I imagine, as those double 40 mil mountings would be deadly. In fact, let's go into our controls. Ship. Weaponry. Weaponry. Primary weapon. Secondary weapon. I want to try something. G. Smoke screen. Okay. Never mind. How about Shift G? Oh. Shift F? Yeah, okay, I could feel that. Okay, hold on. Let's do a test sale of this thing. Okay. Okay, 40 mil is AP and high explosive mix. That's good. 76 mil has 2 choices for high explosive, and they're the same. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Maybe I have to unlock the ammunition. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Chat. 76 millimeters. Thanks, Apollo. Do I have the German premium? No. I'm not allowed to continually spend money on the game, so there's our... Hey, stop that. This is a nice looking little ship. I don't imagine it's going to be very fast or maneuverable. So there's our 76er, our 3-incher, as it were, shooting away.
Threat in the air.
And now let's try this. Good. Yep, we're controlling the 40 mils. Hallelujah. Could you imagine shredding PT boats with this thing? And unfortunately I need to change the control setup because we're stuck on the 40 mils this way. Okay, that's what I was testing. I was seeing if I can... Actually... Yeah. Hello. Aim at the target. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is kinda good. Let's see how it fares against a destroyer. Not terrible. Not bad at all. Considering. Simba, remember who you are.
Aircraft.
See if we can snipe those turrets. Actually, let's take down this MTB first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it feels good to be evil, lads and ladies. Alright. So let's say we somehow close to engagement range with this destroyer. If he's not focusing us, he doesn't need to focus on us. We're not a major threat to him. It looks like the main gun does fire on auto when you switch to the secondaries, so that's really cool. We're not doing a lot of damage to his cannons, which is what we're targeting right now. Did we take down that main gun? Maybe. I don't think we did. Let's aim now for the water line. There we go. Okay, there we go. Not bad, actually. Given the right circumstances, you can put some serious hurt on a destroyer at close range.
Aircraft. Aircraft down.
Let the guns cool off a bit. One problem with these 40s is they do overheat fairly rapidly, but these are stock, so with some improvement. As you see, you can put some damage on an enemy destroyer. Now, obviously we would have been blown up by this point, but as a supporting fire platform, which is what this ship is intended for, not terrible. Able to do some effective sub-targeting of the enemy. Take down specific modules. Boy, the AI sucks with the with aiming the guns. We're about to beach ourselves. Okay. Let's finish off this destroyer. Every compartment has been destroyed. And we still haven't killed him. It does take quite a bit to kill these things, doesn't it? There we go. We got him. So you're better off using torpedoes to kill a destroyer. But, these 40 mil gun turrets can be some serious hazard to enemy PUT boats. Just remember to switch to your secondary armament. That is important. Now let's go into options. Actually, controls. And we were trying something here, and it didn't work. So, primary, let's make it Shift F, and secondary, let's make it Shift S. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And then let's make this Shift A. Air, secondary, and then primary, let's actually make it Shift D. Why not? Now A, S, and D. Air, secondary, destroyer. Alright. That should work nicely. Let's go back to the hangar and do some test sailing in our destroyer, just to get a feel for using those secondary guns. And nothing new in the chat. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Test sail. we're just trying out. Actually, let's try the two different forms of high explosive. So much to learn with these vessels. So we saw that in the LC, the landing craft support, LCSL, it's very useful. Hey, you guys can shut up for now. It's very useful to switch to your secondaries for taking down lighter targets. I'd like to see an APHE round for that 3-incher, but maybe it only fired high explosive. So here we have the proximity fuse.
Threat in the air.
That worked surprisingly well. And let's try it against a destroyer. Those take quite some time to arrive on target. And they don't really appear to be doing anything, do they?
Threat in the air.
Okay, switching to regular HE. At 4,800 we should be able to make some hits. Okay. Those are having an effect. Let's use regular HE against a light target.
Aircraft. Enemy ship on fire.
That hurt him. And what is with these LS craft? They really can take quite the beating. As long as you hit the same compartment over and over. Interesting. Well, let's try switching to secondaries.
Aircraft.
Here's our target. Beautiful. Light him up, boys. Wow. I would even prefer these at close range versus lighter targets. Now, where did that aircraft go? Where did that pesky aircraft go? Ha 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 ha! Die!
Aircraft.
My goodness, look at that volume of fire. Incredible. Now, whether or not I can actually hit anything, that is the question. Oh, we got hits, boys. We got hits that don't quit. So again, secondaries, especially effective against light targets. I would recommend shifting to secondaries at this point against aircraft. Now, let's return. Actually, no, let's restart. Because we do have the proximity fuse high explosive. Let's shift to our secondaries, as we've done. And now, let's see what they do to this boat. S-class, target acquired.
Enemy ship on fire.
Target destroyed. That is fairly reliable. LS class, target acquired. Doing some heavy damage. Let's zoom in.
Aircraft.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the 40s on this, very, very capable at close range. Now, we're controlling the secondaries, and the main guns are auto-targeting. Let's actually... Yep, okay. Targeting the secondaries. Main guns are opening up on that. I'd like for the secondaries to open up on your target. They have this guy targeted. Are we gonna aim at him? There we go. But the primaries are not aiming at him. hits on that 110.
Aircraft down.
There we go. I do believe the 40s shredded him to pieces, wouldn't you say? Alright, so let this be a lesson to you destroyer captains. The secondary guns are well worth taking manual control of, especially since your primaries will continue to fire in their crummy way at the enemy if you set them up to auto-fire. Now let's go back to controlling the primaries. Switch to regular high explosive. Let's turn off the gunners. They do some damage, do they not? Now let's test the effectiveness. That was effective. Let's test the effectiveness of high explosive against an enemy destroyer. What's our range? 4,500? That's reasonable. On the move. We're ahead of him. Now in a game such as World of Warships, you would want to aim for the enemy's superstructure, but we have plenty of oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Okay, now we can start aiming ahead of him since we're broadsiding him. My goodness, regular high explosive appears to be the weapon of choice against enemy destroyers. So I might stop carrying proximity fuse high explosive entirely. It's been nerfed pretty hard. It doesn't trigger very well against anything anymore. We need to update our range. And the regular high explosive just does vast amounts of damage on that enemy warship. My goodness. Now it is a destroyer. It doesn't have the strongest armor, but even the cruisers don't have a lot of deck armor, so we should be able to do some serious damage either way. Now we haven't killed him yet. We're doing a lot of broadcast damage here, so maybe this is not the best way to take him down. But man, that if we could hit him. And again, this is at 4,200 meters as well, so I'll have to try this in battles and see what my actual results are. But it appears to be rather effective, especially since he's down in crew. Yeah. Interesting idea. Close range, I would use AP any day of the week because you can one-tap an enemy directly in his ammo rack. In fact, let's restart once more. Sorry if this isn't what you were looking for. 180 subs, thanks, man. Hey, Insane Robot, good to see you again. Let's turn off those gunners. And check this out. So, controlling the secondaries, targeting that LS. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. So if you manually control your gunners, you can do so much damage.
Threat in the air.
See if we can get some hits on that vehicle. These should be good. Got him. Just brutal. Absolutely brutal. Now, I was gonna try closing to close range with an enemy destroyer. Look at the secondaries. Look at the secondaries. Just shredding this guy.
The enemy ship sank.
What can you do? What can you do against that? Now, obviously, that's a close range, but these lightly armored boats, they're not going to be able to do much at any range against 40 mils. Look at that rate of fire. Now, let's go back to the primary guns, switching to regular high explosive. Let's aim low. Aiming for the water line.
The enemy
See
is
how
burning.
these compare with, obviously against lightly armored enemies, these compare quite nicely with AP. Come on. Let's update our range, drop it
The
down a
enemy ship
bit.
sank.
So he did. Okay, we're gonna wait until we're in a bit closer range to fire on this enemy destroyer, because this is gonna be a test. Now I know I can take out an enemy destroyer at close range with 1 or 2 volleys of AP into the ammo compartment, and that's located, just so you know, generally in between the defensive guns and below them. So if we can switch to secondary, so I can show you his X-ray. You see right there, right in this area, just to the right of where the rounds were impacting, is the magazine. And there's also one on the stern, but it's a little bit more difficult to hit because there's less armor profile there. So your round, you know, may pass over the enemy boat, as you saw. So aim low a bit so I can show you the X-ray again here. And for this one, it's actually, yeah, pretty much right where I was shooting. Let's see. Yeah, in between these two turrets here is the citadel. So you've got in between these front two, which is a much larger profile, so that's where I aim, or in between these rear two. You know, in case they're only showing their booty, you can still citadel them from the butt. Now let's switch to the main guns. We're at pretty close range here, so imagine that we're closing and it's anybody's shot. How quickly can we get the kill? Well, that was disappointing, to say the least. How quickly can we get the kill with high explosive? Not so much at close range, because you cannot pass through the water with these. And my accuracy is trash, surprising no one. Let's reduce the range a bit. Yeah, it takes a bit longer to get a kill with high explosive, but at longer range these appear to be very viable, as they cause sort of a fatigue to the enemy vessel as you take down crew, and they do cause a kill in a reasonable amount of time, with a reasonable number of hits, but you're much better going for that kill shot with AP at close range. Okay, good to verify that. That's what I thought. So ammo choice is important, and with that newfound knowledge, let's go into another match, and this might be our last one, as the tank baby could be waking up at any time. It's been a pleasure chatting with you guys, to the small amount that you've been engaging in the chat. I'm sorry again, I'm not watching the chat really closely, but I love hearing from you guys. And now we're queued up for another battle, so I'll go ahead and just watch the chat while I wait for us to get into another match. And naval forces, it appears that we're getting into matches fairly quickly, in a reasonable amount of time. It's a lot better than top tier tank matchmaker as far as getting into matches, and certainly better than jet matchmaker. So very nice. Oh goodness. Oh, I'm just gonna do me a stretch. Oh, that feels good. Oh, I could use a nap. I'm gonna take a drink. How are you guys doing today? Get some water. Stay hydrated. You are on the stream, Insane Robo. Your mom would be proud. Oh, I'm tired. I should be taking a nap right now, but I missed you guys. Oh man. Look at that thumbnail, isn't that cool? I have a text layer, and I've got the little destroyer cutting over the text nicely. Neat shot. It's just a regular screenshot. I've been playing around with NVIDIA Ansel a little bit lately, and it's really fun. Looks like Pilot answered me. Let's see what he has to say. Didn't you watch the Don's 13K tourney? Never mind, I guess. Yeah, I was sick. I am a volunteer youth pastor, and where's the thing I want? There. And I teach on Wednesday nights. But yesterday I drove all the way to the next town over where church is, and I was gonna go actually teach some karate to this kid that's a friend of mine. I've been teaching him karate once a week before church, and I get to town, or I get about halfway to town, and Tank Baby threw up all over herself in the car seat. So I pull over, and we were next to some sand dunes, so I put her out of the I set her down outside of the truck, and I take out the baby wipes, and I wipe down the seat, and I wipe down the baby, and by the time I've wiped her down, she was covered in sand because she was playing in it. You know, she's got sand in her mouth, and she put some in her mouth, and she got all over her legs and going up into the diaper, and I was like, ah, man. So I put her back in the truck. Little Ford Ranger, 2-wheel drive. Nice little truck. I'd like to have a 4-wheel drive, but that's okay. Put her into the truck, and we take off. We get into town. I stop by my friend's house, and right when we pull into his driveway, I'm a little bit late for teaching karate. I'm always late. Sorry, it's just it's the way I am. That's what it's like when you have kids, I guess. And pull into his driveway, and immediately she throws up again. So I was like, you know what? I better take this girl home. So I texted my my fellow youth pastor, and I was like, hey, can you cover for me? And he usually does worship, and then I teach, but he's been covering for me the last week with us both having the flu. And so we got Tank Baby with the petrol all over her because, you know, she was purging the fuel tanks, I guess. and so she's just got, you know, half digested baby fuel all over her. And I guess those were the skins from the beans she was eating. Okay, so we want AP and regular high explosive. We're going to play around with that. We're going to try and remember to use the secondaries in this one. So I washed her off with the with the hose outside, really gently, mind you. You know, I made sure she was warm. It was really warm out, so that cool hose water was refreshing in a good way. And what? It was on a soft shower pattern. It was really nice. And let's see, enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. And oh, actually, he's going about the same speed as us, so we should aim just about there.
Yes.
And I get good FPS. Yeah, I've got SSAA turned on, which is really graphics intensive, and I'm getting around 50 FPS. So that's, yeah, I'm getting good FPS. It's about what I get in tank battles. What was I saying? I better not be the fastest person. You know. Let's just go 1/3 ahead. I don't want to be out front. I love the gun handling on this cruiser. Or sorry, this destroyer. So back to the story. I decided to come home, and we got most of the way home, and you know, I really wanted to teach because I love my kids. I love people. I love you guys. I don't know if you know that. I don't even know most of you guys that watch my channel. You know what I mean? I don't actually know you, but I love learning everything about you guys. Oh, cool. Look at that. He's got the cool decals. He's got some booty on there. That's a neat looking ship. How you doing? That is pretty cool. I mean, I don't... Is he maybe a German? Yeah, he's flying the German flag. That's a... I should put some... Oh, man, that's so cool. Why didn't I think of that? That is really neat. Anyway, so we get back home. And I was kind of sad, you know, because I wanted to teach, but we listened to some Christian radio on the way home, and it was a nice bonding experience with me and the baby. And not like we get that all the time, because I'm always with her, but she was so cute. She was all, you know, covered in puke and really tired and talking to me. She talks all the time now. She doesn't speak English. She speaks her own language, but she talks to me. Which way is that guy going? Let's put some rounds in his general direction. Hey, you. I don't like you. My friend doesn't like you either.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
You know what? I don't think we're gonna... Hey, we got some hits. That's not a destroyer we were shooting. Was that a PT boat? Or a landing craft? LCSL, as it were? I don't think he's moving.
Our victory is near.
Play him a little bit more in the that-wise direction. So where was I going with the story? We were listening to music, we had a good time getting home, and she seemed to be feeling a little bit better. I turned down the windows and opened up the windows and turned the heater on so she could get some airflow and stay warm, you know, because she's covered in hose water now. So I kept the heater going. And okay, let's switch to high explosive, see how that works out for us. I don't know which direction this target's going. There we go. We zoom out, we can see a little better. Those are some good hits. Let's update our distance. Took down his bridge, that's good.
Defend the sea point. Bravo!
Let's fire some torpedoes. Oh, that's not good. We don't want to hit that. I cannot see that guy in the least. Good hit. Take down a main caliber turret with a high explosive. Yes, please. Yeah, I'm liking high explosive at long range. Very nice damage at long range.
Done.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So my advice at this point, when you're in a destroyer, use high explosive at long range. Do yourself a favor, pat yourself on the back, get yourself something nice, and blow up every dang thing in his vessel. Now let's switch to the secondaries and open up on that aircraft. Takes a while for him to aim. Oh, he appears to be at long range. Yeah, we'll leave him be. Still the guns to target everyone. Switch to the primaries. Firing high explosive. See, he appears to be coming directly for us. No. No, he's traveling on the same course as us. Roughly the same speed. He might be lagging behind us a bit, so we'll aim just a bit ahead of him.
Attention to the
There we go.
designated grid square.
Okay, secondaries are opening up on someone. Him. Okay. I see an aircraft. What's our range? He's still far out. No worries. Okay, retargeting that enemy. He's on the other side of the berg from us. We're going to start heading toward the B point. check chat. Yeah. Yeah. Children are wonderful. Especially when they're sleeping. Then I get to be a regular human being again. Instead of an accessory. And I don't mind being an accessory to the tank baby. I think she's a classy gal. And really a neat person to know. Let alone to have such a close relationship with. But I don't mind being free for a while either. Okay, let's control the secondaries for a bit.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Just kind of spraying in his general direction. Hey you, I don't like you. Okay. Alright, looks like we're controlling the point fairly well. Let's circle around, try and control the middle. Secondary's opening up on that aircraft. He appears to be at a reasonably long range, though I don't know how much success they're gonna have. Oh! Enemy spotted. Let's put the Berg in between him and us.
Threat in the air. Keep it up and
And then
victory will be ours.
change our course and speed. Again.
Aircraft
Strats.
down.
Ooh, he's getting some hits on us actually. Okay, we've deployed the smoke. And the torpedoes. Now that we've tactically reset our position, as he fires into the smoke screen, let's duel. Oh, there he is. He's right there. Okay, switching to armor piercing. Bit hot. Oh, he got us good. He got us good. Okay, that's that for us. That was another Cowl DD. Let's see if we can get the revenge kill now. Just because we're petty like that. There's actually a lot going on. Let's get to low altitude where we're a little bit more comfortable. A lot of aircraft in the sky. He was close to the B point. Oh, I hear the tank baby. So this is indeed the last match we'll be playing. She's calling out.
Attack the A point.
I like this map, Arctic. It's neat. I don't like the heavy fog.
Victory will be ours.
Not such a fan of that. I like visibility, but not bad. What is that? Okay, there's an enemy aircraft. What is it? See if we can
Enemy forces
identify
have
it.
captured a zone.
Appears to be. Looks like a heavy fighter of some variety. Where are we on the map? Okay, just on the other side of this berg should be the enemy destroyer. We're gonna try to approach him from the rear.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Attention to
Yeah,
the
we're moving pretty
designated
quick.
grid square.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Roger that.
Okay, this is a tricky situation, but I got a good feeling about this. There he is. I think that's where he is. Oh yeah! We got him. Yes, sir. That was fun. Okay, I need more fingers. Was that not entertaining? Are you not entertained? It looks like, yeah, we don't get mid-air refueling anymore. Ha meant mid-air rearmament, of course.
Let's keep the pressure on.
Well, that didn't work out for us.
Victory is close.
Too bad when you blow up somebody's torpedoes, it doesn't blow up their boat. That's kind of disappointing. Oh, we got another kill. Well, that went very well for us, didn't it? Let's see what we're sitting at now. Yeah, 2 boats, 3 assists. I'll take it. Anybody else get ultra? He already asked that. Okay, let's check the chat. P80. I greatly enjoy the P80. You'll have plenty more good matches in the P80. No worries. Even though it's called the F80A now, it'll always be the P80 in my mind. Well, might as well head for the sea point. And again, we're going to be going to rescue the tank baby
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
from bedtime pretty soon. Nap time, I should say. I'm really, truly enjoying Naval Forces quite a bit right now. It's looking it looks ready. It really does look ready. It's very playable, very fun, lots of action as you can see. Plenty of room for skill, whether it comes to taking down boats and aircraft with your secondaries in a destroyer, or aiming for that citadel and getting that one-hit kill like that enemy destroyer got on me. Using your smoke, even more effective on Naval Forces than it is for... What are you shooting at, bud? I don't know what you're doing, but I want to be part of it. Alright. And it looks like that's GG, guys. I'm gonna go rescue the tank baby. Thanks for hanging out with me. Say goodbye to JFK for today. That's the captain of our little PT-109 there. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, have a good time. Bye-bye.